Good evening and welcome to State of Business on Art Television. I'm Tamiru Nimsan. Let's have a look at the headlines. Central Bank pushes the country for the digital initiative. Sri Lanka's tea exports dip in February. News in detail. The Central Bank of Sri Lanka is advancing efforts to expand the digital economy across more districts, reducing cash dependency and promoting mobile-based transactions. As part of this drive, the CBSL will host its next digital payments promotion campaign in Norelia during the weekend. The event will feature banks, finance companies, telecom providers and MSMEs offering hands-on registrations and live demonstrations of digital payment platforms. The campaign will focus on increasing the adoption of Lanka QR transactions and mobile payment apps, with participating vendors providing special discounts to encourage cashless payments. CBSL Governor Dr. Nandalal Veerasinghe is expected to attend, reinforcing the importance of this initiative. The CBSL emphasizes that digital payments offer safer, more convenient and cost-effective alternatives to cash, especially for small businesses aiming to expand their reach. Sri Lanka's tea exports experienced a dip in February despite growth in certain key international markets. Total shipments for the month amounted to over 20 million kilograms, a decrease of 1.91 million kilos compared to February 2024. The free on board value also dropped to 1,737 rupees 25 cents per kilo, reflecting 51 rupees 91 cents decline year on year. However, in dollar terms, exports saw a slight increase of $0.13 per kilo. For January to February 2025, cumulative exports stood at 39.77 million kilos, a decline of 1.3 million kilos compared to the same period last year. While packeted tea, tea bags and instant tea showed growth, categories such as bulk tea and green tea registered declines. On the international front, Iraq retained its position as the top importer of Ceylon tea, with imports rising by 13% year on year to 5.96 million kilos. Meanwhile, Russia, ranking second, saw a 10% decline, and Libya recorded a remarkable 653% increase in imports. In contrast, major markets like the UAE and Turkey saw significant declines of 44% and 34% respectively. Iran also experienced a sharp drop of 55%, importing just 1.29 million kilos compared to 2.9 million kilos last year. EV's Colombo Limited, the nation's first and only local computer manufacturer, exported its first batch of locally built laptops to Zimbabwe. This achievement underscores Sri Lanka's emergence as a player in global IT hardware manufacturing. EVSU's facility in Suryavava, backed by over 11 years of expertise, has taken this initial step in positioning Sri Lanka on the global technology map. With multiple international certifications including ISO and CE, EVSU's products meet global standards of quality, safety, and environmental compliance, making them highly competitive in international markets. EV's chairman Sanjeeva Vikramanayake expressed immense pride, stating that this accomplishment highlights Sri Lanka's talent and capability to produce and export high-quality IT products.
Always say one thing, Sri Lanka can and we can. Let's all get together and do this, because electronic business, software, hardware, technology is the way to go in the future. I've been in this industry for 32 years from IBM time. IBM always said no hardware. Today, without a phone, nobody can live. We thought hardware is a software business. It's not a software business. It's a hardware and software together.
Stay tuned. We will return after this short commercial break. Welcome back after the break. A step towards boosting Sri Lanka's organic agriculture sector was taken at a workshop held in Kandy recently, focusing on aligning Sri Lanka's organic regulations with Great Britain's standards. This initiative, organized by the International Trade Centre in partnership with the Export Development Board's National Organic Control Unit, falls under the UK Trade Partnerships Programme. Funded by the UK Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office, The program aims to enhance trade between developing nations and the UK by fostering economic partnerships and reducing certification costs. Key experts, including Tom Nizet from ITC and local stakeholders, discussed vital regulatory changes, certification, and labeling requirements. These efforts will help Sri Lanka gain recognition from the UK's Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs, paving the way for increased market access in both the UK and EU. This alignment also opens doors for Sri Lanka's organic products to meet other international standards, ensuring competitiveness in the growing global organic market. The Export Development Board fostered the growth of Sri Lanka's boat building and boating industry by spearheading the development of a comprehensive regulatory framework recently. The framework has been officially gazetted under the Merchant Shipping Act. Boat building and nautical tourism have been identified as key industries with immense economic potential. The EDB, in collaboration with the Merchant Shipping Secretariat and Lloyd's Register Asia, has developed this framework through extensive consultations with public and private stakeholders. The EDB emphasizes that the implementation of these new guidelines will pave the way for the growth of the boat building industry, positioning Sri Lanka as a key player in the global maritime market. Hambantota International Port continues to solidify its role as a leading automotive shipment hub with the successful discharge of its second batch of vehicles for the domestic market recently. A total of 1,159 vehicles were handled during the operation, including 462 BYD vehicles destined for Sri Lanka. The Glovis Century, a Korean flag vessel with a capacity of approximately 10,800 car equivalent units, also loaded 669 vehicles for transshipment. Highlighting Hambantota Port's capabilities, General Manager Lance Wu stated that the port's logistics infrastructure is particularly suited for the fast-growing electric vehicle market. The port features advanced mobile battery chargers and specialized towing equipment to ensure efficient and safe handling of EVs, reinforcing its position as a key player in the regional automotive supply chain. The ship arriving from Singapore successfully completed operations at HIP and has now set sail for Zuhar Port, Oman. Stay tuned for stock update. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on positive notes today.
The All Share Price Index gained by 216.40 points to close at 15,879.33, and the S&P SL 20 gained by 66.43 points to close at 4,766.57. The turnover was over 1.6 billion rupees and over 54 million shares were traded.
Up next are forex rates. That's all our news for today. For this and more, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Take care and good night.